So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another betting strategy video. I'm your host, Bro Power the Geek. You can call me the Geek. You already know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's get right into it. 420 friendly, so you guys should know by now. Roll up, pack a bowl, get you a pre-roll, however you choose to consume your marijuana, and let's smoke this shit. And if you don't smoke, it's cool. You can still sit at the cool kids table. We don't mind. So first up, we're going to talk about the live dogs. Now, this week I picked a lot of underdogs. I didn't mean to. When I'm writing these scripts and doing my fight research, I never look at the odds until the very end because I don't want the odds to like sway my decision. And man, I picked a few dogs, but I really like them, so we're going to talk about them. First live dog is going to be Daniel Perez at plus 118. I really like him here. Luis Gurul came into the UFC 10-0. He is now 10-3. He has lost all 3 fights, and he hasn't really put up a good showing for himself yet. So I'm gonna bet for Daniel Perez to win this fight at plus 118. I like Daniel a lot. He's very technical. He's very sharp, and I think he has a really high fight IQ here. And I think he's going to beat Luis Gurul just because I don't think Luis Gurul belongs in the UFC. And I think going 0-3, he's kind of proved that. And I think he's going to lose this fight, and he'll probably get cut after this. My next live dog that I like a lot is Cody Brundage. Now, I never thought I would pick Cody Brundage in the fight after he lost to Cedricus Dumas, because you already know I don't think Cedricus Dumas is a real fighter. So I was thinking I'm never going to pick Cody again. But against Andre Petrovsky, I like him here. He's coming in at plus 182, good value. I like him here a lot. One thing I like with him a lot is the power on the feet. I think he has better power than Andre Petrovsky, and I think he has better striking. I think the grappling is going to cancel itself out, and because a lot of times when Petrovsky is going up against another good grappler, he doesn't grapple a lot. And I also think when Petrovsky does choose to grapple heavy, he slows down and gets a lot tired a lot faster. So I think in this fight, they're probably going to stay standing, and I don't trust Andre's chin. I'm telling you, this guy got knocked out shooting for a takedown and ran into somebody's hip and went to sleep. I mean, like stiff. And Cody Brundage hits hard. He fights good off his back foot, throwing strikes. So I like Cody a lot here. At plus 180, you can't pass that up, especially against Andre Petrovsky. Like, you can't pass that up. Cody does have good power on the feet. So I'm looking at probably a knockout in this fight, probably first or second round knockout. Another underdog I like, I told you I got quite a few this week, is Tuco Tokos at plus 140. Now, Urslan is good. He has good power and all, but I think Tuco's just going to out-wrestle him. I think it's going to look a lot like how the fight looked with Junior Tafov. I think Tuco's just going to out-wrestle him, probably get a submission in the first or second round. So I like Tuco Tokos a lot in that fight. Again, I like Urslan a lot. He has really good power, but I don't think Tuco should stand up and strike with him at all. I think Tuco, in the very beginning of the fight, should just immediately get to the clinch, get to a grappling position, and just start grappling with this guy. Weigh on his arms, get him tired. By the second round, he won't be so deadly anymore, and then you can start touching him on the feet and mixing in your grappling. So I like Tuco a lot in this fight, and for plus money, plus 140, I love it, man. I'm definitely going to put some money on that. Now, this last dog I got that I want to talk about, people are like so upset with me for this pick, right? But I got to be honest, I just think people don't know who this guy is. So my last dog is going to be Juan Diaz at plus 220. Now, I really like Juan Diaz here against Malcolm Wellmaker. Everybody's telling me that I'm crazy because Malcolm Wellmaker is so good. And I think Malcolm Wellmaker is good, for sure. He's 10-1. He's definitely good. But Juan Diaz is 15-1 for a reason. He's also good. And at plus 220, I got to take a shot at it, man, because he's also good. And I think Malcolm Wellmaker is just more popular than this guy is. But when you look at like the level of competition they've both been fighting on the regional scene, Malcolm fought some decent guys or whatnot. But when you look at those fights, it looks like fights that he's supposed to win. And these guys look like they're intimidated by his athleticism, by his power, and they're panic shooting sometimes, shooting for takedowns when they just panic and stuff. So, but don't get me wrong, he has some solid wins. But when you look at the guys that Juan Diaz has fought, he's fought some solid guys. When he was 6-0, he fought a guy who was 10-0, and he beat this guy, right? The guy's name is Rodrigo Vera. He beats this guy when the guy was 10-0, making him 10-1. The guy goes on to win 11 fights straight. He is now 21-1. His only loss is to Juan Diaz. This guy, Rodrigo, is a real fighter, and he's really good. And his only loss is to Juan Diaz. So I think Juan Diaz can definitely pull this off. I think he's been underestimated here. And at plus 220, again, he's 15-1. So it's not completely insane that I'm choosing this guy. And we really haven't seen Malcolm Willmaker have to defend against a grappling heavy approach. And I'm expecting Juan Diaz to come in with a grappling heavy approach. So I think it's going to be a really good fight either way. I could be wrong. All of what I said could mean nothing. And Malcolm could go out there and starch him in the first round. First round knockout, walk off pretty, not a mark on him, not even break a sweat. But I think if he doesn't get the early knockout, it's going to be a long, grindy fight, and I like Juan Diaz. So plus 220, I'm going to take a shot at that. So those are the live dogs. Let's move on to the parlay of the night. Now for the parlay of the night, I got a really small 2-leg parlay, nothing too crazy. And then I have another parlay that's a little more risky and a little more fun. But my first parlay is going to be Nicole Kalari at minus 280. I like her a lot here against Shauna Bannon. Shauna Bannon is great, but I think she's a point-style fighter, and that works great in a lot of her fights. But I think here she's going to have a lot of trouble with Nicole. I think Nicole is going to come forward. She has a lot of pressure. She's very aggressive. She hits hard. And if she mixes in the grappling, I think she can definitely steal rounds. And then my second leg is going to be Jacqueline Cavalcanti at minus 172. Now, I think this is really good value because I like Ketlen Vieira a lot. And I think her striking has come a long way from when I first saw her fight into present day. She's a really good jab, but she's very hesitant and very patient on the feet. And I think she can mix in some grappling, but if she doesn't get the fight to the mat, I think she's going to have some trouble with Jacqueline on the feet. I think Jacqueline's going to just piece her up on the feet. And I think the activity is just going to look real good for Jacqueline. I think she's going to throw more. And I think she's going to land more, obviously. And landing more on the feet. I think she's just going to outstrike her every round. And Ketlen Vieira's probably going to try to get to the clinch at some point in time. But as long as Jacqueline doesn't get stuck against the cage for like extended periods of times, I think while they're at range, she's going to be winning the fight. And yeah, and also I think Jacqueline is also my lock of the night. I'm highly, highly confident in Jacqueline to win this fight. But this 2-leg parlay comes out to plus 114. So not too crazy. It's plus money. $10 wins you 11. So it's plus money. Not too crazy. But if you want to get a little crazy with it, I would say throw Cody Brundage in there at plus 180. Like I said, I like Cody Brundage in this fight a lot. I really think Cody Brundage is going to put it on Andre. And I like Andre. When Andre called out Bo Nickel, the whole "where is Bo Nickel" call out, I was in the living room screaming, "Where is Bo Nickel" with him. I also wanted to find Bo Nickel. I'm glad he didn't find Bo Nickel. I'm so glad he didn't. Because if he had found Bo Nickel, he would have took a visit to the shadow realm. Like, Bo Nickel would have knocked him out on the feet or out wrestled him and beat him up on the ground. He would have lost to Bo Nickel. So I'm glad he did not find Bo Nickel. But I'm a big fan of Andre. But I just think Cody Brundage is going to touch him up on the feet, man. I think Cody Brundage has better striking and better power. And I think the fight's going to come down to them striking on the feet. I think the wrestlers going to cancel each other out. I think they're going to be striking on the feet. As long as we don't get Cody jumping the guillotine, we're going to be okay. And then you can throw in Tuco Tokos at plus 140. And again, I like Tuco a lot in this fight, a lot. I think he's also live for a submission here. If you're looking for some value on some prop bets, I don't know what the value is on that, but you should check it out. He's probably live for a submission here too. But when you throw these guys in there, it jumps from a plus 114 to a plus 1,342. So that's really good odds. And like I say, I really like Cody. I really like Tuco. I like Jacqueline and I like Nicole. So we're going to put them all in the parlay. And I'm definitely going to play that one too. Those will probably be the two parlays I play this weekend. It'll be Nicole Kalari and Jacqueline Cavalcanti. And then I'll probably throw another parlay in with those two and add Cody Brundage and Tuco to it. And then hope for the best. So, cause like I said, not a lot of value on the card, a lot of risky fights to bet on. So, try to keep it simple this week and hopefully we hit. So, that's the video, guys. Good luck on your bets this weekend. Bet responsibly. Don't bet your rent money. And I will see you guys after the fights for post-fight thoughts.